Good afternoon, y'all. Welcome back to Angie's Inspiration Station. My name is Angela Ruiz, and I'm coming back at you with another portion of my life story. So, the last time I left off when my mom died when I was 12 years old in the sixth grade. Well, shortly after that, I can't give you a specific time, but I believe it was about 6 to 12 months later, my dad found a girlfriend and she had a daughter. Short time after that, we moved from Biloxi, Mississippi to Washington. And I was a hell child, still a hell teen, doing everything I wasn't supposed to do, stealing cigarettes from my stepmom, trying to get my stepsister in trouble all the time, skipping school, not coming home when I was supposed to. A particularly difficult teenager. Through those 4 years of my dad being with her, I attempted multiple times to get them divorced. Just all kinds of crazy shit. I experimented with drugs. Whew. Well, after 4 years of them being married, they got divorced. After their divorce, my dad decided he was going to move we were going to move from Washington to Georgia to be with my uncle in hopes that I might be a better kid, a better me, which didn't work out so well, y'all. Apparently, place didn't matter. I was doing really good too once we moved to Georgia. I was holding down a full-time job at Publix, making $200 a week, saving up. I even got my own home phone. Yeah, I was doing super good. But for whatever reason, I had this crazy idea inside of my head that I had two dads and I was driving myself crazy with that. So at 17, I decided I had found a boyfriend, the love of my life, and I ran away. Yes, I did, y'all. Let's see. He lived with his parents, he didn't have a full-time job, and he did drugs. Oh, great decision, Ange. Just wonderful, phenomenal decision you made. We found ourselves living on the street, sleeping in the back of trucks, sleeping in people's houses on their couches, not brushing our teeth. Yeah, for several days, not taking showers. I would come back home every couple of days and wash clothes, eat, because we didn't have any money. I did all kinds of shit. I stole, I lied, I was doing drugs, oh yeah, poster child, right? So at age 19, I had my first unplanned child. Yeah. The hospital decided that I was an unfit mom and couldn't take care of my child, so they gave temporary custody to the first person who showed up who claimed they were family, which was my boyfriend's mother. Then I got dropped on my dad's doorstep, and I was begging for help because I didn't have any place to go. I got kicked out of everywhere that we were, and I had just been like 2 days after my C-section. So I'm crying, asking my dad for help. He says, "Okay, Angela, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you fully charged cordless phone in this phone book, and you better find help before the charger dies, the phone dies." So that is exactly what I did. I called every place in that phone book, begging, crying, whining like a little bitch for help. I did find somewhere, y'all. It was a 1 year voluntary inpatient program in which, by the way, I did graduate 1 year later with my daughter in my arms. I did get custody of her back. After that program, we had our own apartment. I was working full-time at Starbucks as a barista. I was even going to full-time college, and everything was great. And then I did exactly what the program told me not to do, and they said, "You're not supposed to get into a relationship within 1 year of you graduating the program." What the fuck did I do, y'all? What did I do? I go and get into another relationship. Yeah. No, of course I don't look for the red flags I experienced before, like they don't have their own house, they don't make a lot of money, not even a full-time job. Let's see, owed back child support, and was a raging alcoholic. Way to go, Ange. Ya picked another winner. So, yeah. Shortly after I met him, he came to live with me. And shortly after that, we moved and went to so many damn places. I can't even remember everywhere we were at, any of that. But I did have my second unplanned child with him. I spent a lot of time in shelters for battered women. I left 6 times and came back like a dumbass. But y'all, my seventh time, my dad and my grandma had to come rescue myself and my kids from the situation. And I'm very thankful that they did. That was the last time I left, okay? That's when I moved to Burlington, North Carolina, where I had my own apartment and I was working in hotel. Had my kids, everything was going, great from my point of view. I was on every imaginable government issued program, food stamps, WIC, Medicaid, everything, childcare vouchers, whatever I could do to make ends meet. And then, I get a little bored, and so I decided to download an app. I got a request or an invite, and I was like, okay, I can download this dating app. Well, that is when I met my best friend, my mentor, my business partner, which we call BFF, my best fucking friend. Little did I know at the time that he was going to be the best thing that ever happened to me and my children. But when he messaged me, I was like, in capital letters, we can be just friends. Because this time, I was on a mission to not make the same mistake a third time. But really, y'all, little did I know that he was going to be the best thing that ever happened to us. Yeah, and that happened like 7-8 years ago. We have been through a lot. I put him through a lot of shit, y'all. After we spent some time together and everything, what do I go and do? I go and try to fuck shit up again. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I started going to the doctor a lot, begging for pain medications and psych medications, and bound myself to a wheelchair, convinced myself that I had multiple sclerosis. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I was fucking up. For years, I did this. We moved to different places. I just kept fucking up. Finally, my BFF said, Angela, I've had about enough. If you don't get your act together, I don't have any choice, but I got to go. And I knew there was something different with him. I knew that I couldn't lose him. So I got my fucking act together. I got off my ass, got out of the wheelchair, quit taking medications. And y'all, this shit wasn't easy. This shit was rough, but I did what I had to do because I knew the consequences that would follow. I knew I could be a better person. He told me I had potential, he knew that I could be such a better person. So I went and started Ubering. I started pet sitting shortly after that, which that ended up becoming a really great decision. And I started to become the best person that I ever was. It was incredible, y'all. After he gave me that ultimatum, everything changed. And I'm living proof today that no matter what circumstances you go through, you can change. And see, all of this, my whole life, everything was self-provoked, right? Nobody did anything to me. It was all my choices and decisions. I don't go into a lot of the details of all this, but I did want you to get an idea, the general gist of why I am what I am today. I'm so thankful to my BFF for staying there and encouraging me and putting up with my bullshit. I really have become an awesome person with all of the characteristics I used to look up to in other people in him, okay? My kids are very well behaved and trained, and I couldn't have done it without him. He gets 49% credit and I get 51% because I actually was the one who did all the actions, who did it. So next time I come on here, I would like to share some aspirations that I have for the rest of my life. Y'all, if I didn't make it clear enough, I almost died several times, okay? And now I'm here, where I'm at today, which is an incredible miracle. Incredible. Oh, it's just all incredible. So next time we'll talk about my aspirations and some of the struggles and difficulties and positive things I went through to be who I am today. Thank you so much for listening today. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to Angie's Inspiration Station. Without you, I wouldn't be able to share this story with the people who need to hear it. All right. Until next time, bye-bye for now.